This video examines the anatomy of a cognitive war, specifically focusing on the mandate trap assessment. The ultimate battlefield is no longer digital infrastructure, but the human mind's ability to think critically in the face of emotional manipulation. Our strategy must shift from network interdiction to cognitive resilience. The democratic transition is a primary vulnerability. Sociologists note that societies are most fragile at the exact moment of democratic transition. The mandate is used not to steal power, but to trigger systemic collapse. Cyber specialists confirm the digital infrastructure was not breached, but the verified mandate was weaponized to engineer chaos. We are observing a paradigm shift from digital to cognitive combat. In the old paradigm, targets were servers and databases, and weaponry was malware. The objective was to steal data. In the post-truth paradigm, the target is the human mind and belief systems, utilizing deepfakes and narrative splintering, with the objective of destroying the concept of verifiable truth. The adversary's architecture focuses on hacking human trust across several phases. Phase 3 is division, forcing factional splits. Phase 4 is stabilize confusion, maintaining doubt through low-intensity data injections. Phase 5 is reality override, deploying deepfakes to destroy trust in sensory evidence. Phase 6 is the long game, the permanent collapse of trust. Phase 4 focuses on engineering stabilized confusion. Attackers shift from high-impact viral spikes to low-intensity data injections. The goal is not to convince the public of a single lie, but to maintain a constant hum of doubt. When nothing is certain, the population becomes paralyzed and malleable. The defender's fallacy in a post-truth landscape is highlighted by the Arjun pivot. We are fighting the wrong war. The defender provides a fact. The attacker claims it is fake, leading to increased public fatigue and doubt. In this environment, absolute proof is viewed as just another competing narrative, deepening the cognitive fracture. The strategic pivot shifts from proof to process. The failed model relied on centralized dictation of truth. Arjun's model uses a distributed verification process. The actionable doctrine is to stop demanding belief and start teaching verification, changing the cognitive behavior of the user. We are deploying the open truth grid. The core concept is an open methodology exposing the forensic process to the public, not a closed database. This includes tracking source identity, upload timestamp, edit history, and cross-verification links to anchor the information. Phase 5 introduces the reality override protocol. This involves the deployment of in-flight, live-stream deepfakes, bypassing traditional digital forensics. It is a multi-sensory assault on reality. When people can no longer trust their eyes, reality splinters into hyper-partisan echo chambers. To escape the video trap, we must anchor reality. This is achieved by cross-referencing environmental anomalies, like shadow angles matching solar position, ambient sound delay matching physical space, and geographic pings matching the visual narrative. The live deepfake fails the multisensory test. Neutralizing the identity weapon requires shared stories to bridge humanity. The adversary fragments society along identity lines. The counter payload is deploying unscripted, shared human experiences to bridge isolated factions. Identity is the oldest weapon. You must heal the fracture with shared humanity. The terminal stage is the death of verification. The attacker is no longer faking evidence. They are destroying the public's belief in the concept of evidence itself. Blind distrust replaces critical thinking, leading to a population that defeats itself. The question is a shield, not a sword. The attacker's questions breed nihilism and paralysis, asking, "Who can you trust?" The defender's questions, intended to build cognitive resilience, focus on verification. What is the primary source? And does the metadata match? The synthesis involves constructing the societal immune system. You cannot protect a system centrally if the primary vulnerability is in the minds of citizens. Decentralized cognitive immunity is the only scalable defense. Truth is not a static object. It is a daily, collective behavior. Act 3 is the continuous war for reality. The war does not end with a single mandate or a single debunked deepfake. Reality is no longer a given baseline. It is a daily, collective choice that society must actively and continuously defend.